have a calling. Yesterday, I realized I have to do this.
Well, today's the day that you change the world.
ClickFunnels was built to remove the barriers to entrepreneurship so that dreamers could become doers. So that those of us who are crazy enough to believe that we can change the world, we actually can. And as that world changes, so do we. With over $10 billion generated by our users, we are so proud of what we built and we're excited to reintroduce ourselves. Hi, we're ClickFunnels.
And when someone says, what's a funnel?
We say, what isn't? Everything is. It's how you make decisions on a daily basis. You're constantly funneling all of your activities through a journey to achieve the desired result. So in that sense, funnels are actually a mindset that lets you see every tangible opportunity for growth and continuous revenue. A funnel in the digital space is something that grabs your customers' hands and leads them directly to the products that they actually need and want. ClickFunnels is the only platform that empowers you to do this at scale. When you see it, you are going to love it.
Whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting started, ClickFunnels is easier to use and more powerful than ever before.
This is going to be a game changer.
My first funnel made what my business would normally do for half a year. I was stunned.
Starting my own business really was a liberating experience.
Absolutely life-changing. It feels like a movement, to be honest.
It's a whole new way to look at funnels.
You don't have to go through it alone.
It's not just the tool.
You got a whole community come with it.
You don't have to worry about the technology. We'll handle that for you. Don't worry about becoming a great marketer. With our education and strategies, you'll unlock that. We've been completely reimagining how we serve you, our users. You'll notice the difference right away in the way the platform looks, how it feels, and how intuitive it is.
I can create from beginning to end my product, the funnel. Now with frameworks, you can copy paste that same framework and offer it to your audience.
The resources you have access to, that's what makes it different.
This is ClickFunnels for the next generation. And we're excited to see how you'll use it to change the world in your own way. We have an incredible lineup of new features to roll out, features that you've asked for.
In corporate America, you're just a number. So to have a development team that literally will sit down with you and have conversations about what can I do to make your life easier is massive.
You don't find that in any other company.
I'm blown away by the loyalty they have to their customer base.
The rebrand of our software isn't just about looks. It's about you, the funnel hackers, so you can take your marketing to new heights, where software, education, and community can all be found in one place.
It's hitting at the mission of making millions of entrepreneurs.
I just can't imagine a better life. My plans are to go show my son the world.
I love ClickFunnels because it's all my people.
I'm so grateful to be a part of this family.
It's pretty amazing.
I want to invite you to see it for yourself. Explore the new features. Build your first or your next funnel.
And remember, you're only one funnel away.
You're only one funnel away. This is Feature Fridays, a little bit later than planned, joined by none other than Tyler Wicks and Mr. Rob Schwartz. How are we doing this fine afternoon, morning, evening?
Wherever you are in the world.
Wherever you are.
I'm doing great, Danny. Yeah, excited for the weekend. It's finally warming up over here in Canada. So we're going to take the kids outside, hopefully head to the park and just enjoy the weekend.
That's the plan. That's the plan. Tyler, what about you? What's going on, buddy?
Doing good. You guys are in the future compared to me. It's still early afternoon where I'm at. So kind of a rainy, blustery day. But unlike Rob, we don't have outside plans this weekend. So we'll persevere.
Let's persevere for sure. This is Feature Fridays. We do have features. You just saw the video there from Russell, Todd, the team. So many cool things going on at ClickFunnels right now. Just give a big shout out to the social team behind the scenes. Thank you. As always, Ernie is in the chat early as well. Let us know where you are logged in from. And if you can hear us, if you can see us, everything is working. One thing I just want to kick off with and bring you guys in. Don Torelli and I, we've been working super hard this week on new onboarding calls with customers, and we started off and then we got better and better and better. Today has been amazing. If anybody was on that onboarding call, on that quick start call, let us know in the comments. But this is a new way for us to help new customers and existing customers to understand some of the basics inside of ClickFunnels, and we have all of these features but how important is it just to have the basics, understand the editor, understand what makes a funnel? And literally, Tyler, you say this all the time, right? Back to basics. I want to get your take on this, you guys, and just let people know that even though we've got all of the features, funnels kind of come first, right? What's your thoughts on that? Who wants to chip in? Because I've been talking for 2 hours.
I'll go. Funnels is always first. I mean, and that's our hope, right? We offer a suite of products, right? We have all the different puzzle pieces for you to build your picture. But funnels is always first. And even if, yes, you use other people for your CRM or calendar or whatever, build your funnel on ClickFunnels. And I'll tell you why. We get higher conversions. Don't you want more money? Don't you want more leads coming from the same amount of marketing dollars you would spend other places? And that's one thing that we're really trying to focus on this year and the future is just faster page speeds, higher conversions for the same price, right? So it's definitely funnels first for us.
Funnels first. Tyler Wicks.
Excuse me. Yeah, I fully agree with Rob, and it's something this industry, the online industry, is a little bit rampant with this shiny object syndrome, right? Everybody's always looking for the next quick fix, the next course, whatever, when in reality, they just need to implement those things. And it's the same thing when it comes to ClickFunnels, right? We have tons of features. We're constantly adding new ones. They're awesome. It can kind of allow you to do really anything you need to do. But most people that are coming into this don't need those. So don't get distracted by the shiny features until you need the shiny feature. Get your funnel set up, get a way to capture email addresses, get a way to send emails, way to take payments if you need, right? If you don't have a product that people can promote as an affiliate, don't worry about our affiliate center feature, right? Like just worry about the things that you need and get it working. And then move on from there. You know, so many people get bogged down trying to set up, well, how does this work? How does that work? How do I do this? Well, you don't need that until you need it. So just use the things that you need. Get a funnel live. Like Rob said, even if you're using other tools as some of your back-end features, welcome. Come to us still, right? Set up your front-end funnel. Have whatever XYZ company still sending your emails. We love that, but get in the funnel game and use ClickFunnels for your front end just to get started.
100%. And in the quick start call that we've just literally wrapped up, Dante and I know you guys have been watching behind the scenes. There's so much hard work going on to make these a possibility. But we literally registered a domain, set up an email address, created a very simple funnel and an automatic email that goes out when somebody signs up. And one of the people on the call even signed up. Within 40 minutes, we had a lead in a new funnel where the domain didn't exist like an hour previous, right? Keeping it simple and just starting from the basics is often overlooked. And you could be 6 months in and still not have that one lead if you try to pursue perfection. I'm going to take this in a little bit of a discussion, maybe a personal opinion in this, you guys. How many people out there find pursuing perfection, but there's no leads coming into the business? Rob?
Yeah, perfection is the enemy of the good, right? Just get started. Build as many funnels as you want, right? Just put something out there. That's really the best advice I can give you. And I've taken that to heart. I build funnels all the time. And I tweak, and I mean, I'm an engineer, so like I try to make things as perfect as possible. But with funnels, you could be just a little bit creative and less specific and perfect, right? You just bring people in, get people just started into your funnel, and that's it. That's all you really need to do. And we make it so easy for you. You can do it yourself if you know what you're doing, but then we have the funnel, the AI funnel builder for you. If you I think there's 5 steps in there, and then you can have a funnel within 3 minutes. It's so easy.
Hey.
Yeah, to piggyback off of that, something that struck me there about what Rob said is you don't necessarily even have to be creative, right? We have the templates and we have a bunch of this stuff in there that's proven, battle-tested stuff, right? We didn't just come up with those templates one day and throw them in there. They're in there for a reason, right? So you don't even have to be creative. You go in there, you pick the pages and the templates that apply for you, you make them your own, you launch it, right? You don't have to be some web developer designer to be able to do this stuff. And like I said, those templates are in there for a reason. So the more you change them, the more you risk kind of breaking it and making it not work, right? Because they're put together the way they are because we know they work. So yeah, just get in there, use that stuff, get it launched, get some leads coming in. Even if you're still building out your product, you can use leads coming in, because then when your product is ready, you already have a list of people that you can sell that to, right? So
100%.
don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Seems to be today's theme.
It is. It's the theme of the day. And one thing that we released recently within the last few weeks, we just finished up Funnel Hacking Live. It seems like it was an eternity ago, right? We were at Funnel Hacking Live in Las Vegas. It was in Las Vegas, right? If you was at Funnel Hacking Live, let us know in the comments. I know we saw Ernie, we saw Austin, we saw some other folks who might be in the chat. But we've recently released. I say recently released after speaking for 2 hours. Frameworks Library, which is a collection of not just templates but entire frameworks. And we're saying, hey, frameworks make the game work right now.
Ooh, I like it.
Frameworks Library. Rob, Tyler, in a an easy to understand sentence, what exactly is this, and what's the significance of a framework for a business owner right now? Because I'm loving this.
Frameworks, it just makes everything so much easier. Like it's laughable. It's really, you sign up for ClickFunnels and you can get your templated funnel, and it's not only a funnel. I know we keep on focusing on funnels, but as Danny was saying, we were able to set up an automation that sent out an email to the leads that came in. That's what that is also. The framework builds that for you. You get it all in one little nice package. You just click on a link and it's imported into your workspace. So now you just don't only have a funnel. You have a funnel, you have an automation to send emails, and it might be a full email like drip sequence. It could be right when the lead comes in, send them a, hey, thanks for opting in, or here's your freebie, or whatever it is. 2 days later, you send them another email to bring them back to another funnel or another product that you're offering. And then it's just a complete suite of ClickFunnels features that helps you really just get kickstarted. So that's what that is.
Hey, Tyler, anything to add?
I out of curiosity, I hadn't been in here for a couple days. I just pulled up the Frameworks Library. Some of these are the real deal. I see a couple in here that we have used for our own stuff and had big results with it. So those aren't, again, they aren't just kind of stuff that we just threw against the wall and, oh, this looks pretty, let's put it in there. The challenge ones, some of those affiliate ones, the e-com ones, those have all like got results in the real world. Pretty cool. I'm loving Frameworks. I think it's going to change everything for us.
And this is not $1,000 per framework. This is not even $500 per framework. This is like free frameworks that you can install inside of your ClickFunnels account right now. Kelly's Kitchen, I know Jesse loves this one. I think Jesse's had our director of education. She's had a say in most of these frameworks. She's hand built some of these. But Kelly's Kitchen alone even gives you products connected to Zendrop, which is our drop shipping partner that will literally ship these products from wherever the warehouse is in the world, in the US, overseas, wherever, to your customer. And you just keep the margin. You just keep the profit. You don't have to store this stuff. You don't have to pack this stuff. You don't have to put stamps or things in envelopes. None of that. It just literally, they buy it, they ship it. You collect the bit in between, the slice. And that's very cool. But you get the ebook opt-in, you get the delivery workflow. And just like Rob said, you literally get the emails, you get the products, you get the funnels, all of the things. And that's just one of a collection of amazing frameworks. And we mentioned Zendrop just as part of that segue there. And Zendrop is another one of our amazing features that just helps you to do business, because it allows you to ship products that you don't need to have in the building, right?
What I really like about Zendrop is it's a way to just like kind of test a theory, right? You can test the market with it. You start, spend a couple bucks on some ads on a product that you believe in. You build out your pages and whatnot, and then if it hits, then great, you run with it. And then as it grows and you see more traction and more orders come through, there are programs I know Zendrop has, but outside of Zendrop also, where you just order a pallet of the product and start selling it yourself, and start shipping it out. And you can increase your margins that way, right? I know Trey teaches all this in one funnel away. And there's, if you watch the live call replays, I think there's like 50 of them now. He's been doing this for over a year or something. But that's the way to get started. It's just a really simple way to get started and just test the market with a product that you think can be successful. That's what I really like about it.
Yeah, and it's all there inside your ClickFunnels account. Tyler, drop shipping, is that something you've ever experimented with? Is it?
I haven't, but so just, I'm kind of a rookie. So you're telling me I could start a ClickFunnels account, download this framework, start selling things, and I don't have to buy any products. I don't have to create any products. Heck, I may not even have to pay for my ClickFunnels account before I get my first sale, and all that stuff is kind of pre-built for me. Is that what you're telling me?
It is indeed, and it's amazing what we've actually got inside of ClickFunnels. When you plug something like Zendrop inside of ClickFunnels as well, you've not got just access to the 12 products that we included in Kelly's kitchen. You've got access to over 1 million products inside of Zendrop, which might be, oh man, I've got all of these products. But if you understand your niche and your audience, whether you've got an existing funnel or you want to launch a new funnel, Zendrop's pretty much got something for you. And this is my Zendrop account, just what I've used for testing and demos and different things. I've got another one that I'm actually using for live products right now as well, and we're having some really good results. But you can see these are just the new arrivals. Do you think you could like sell any of this stuff? Because there are over 1 million products. Sleep strips, the anti-snoring thing. People have made an insane amount of money, but you don't need to go and ring up the Sleep Strips Corporation and start having a conversation with a sales rep who's going to ship you 14,000 units on a 30-day invoice. You just need to go and add that to your ClickFunnels account right from inside of Zendrop, and you are now selling sleep strips. And then in the next page, you can offer more sleep strips. And if that's all you focused on for the next 3 weeks with the frameworks that we give you, surely there's a chance you might get one sale. And like Rob said, if you don't get a sale, hey, let's go do phone cases, or let's do power banks, or let's do survival gear, or fishing gear, or cameras, or home things, or candles, or like, how much stuff do you need? That's all there is inside of ClickFunnels right now.
Sleep strips seems the easiest. Just target irritated wives. Good to go.
There you go. I think Tyler just found his weekend plans.
Yeah. Actually, I gotta go, guys. I gotta set up a framework.
Yeah, he's got to go set up
Right,
a framework. Let us know in the comments if you want to go set up a framework as well. And frameworks library is available. Everybody's in the chat. Using one with my funnel. Big shout to Lowell. Appreciate each and every one of you guys who are joining us. Let us know if you've experimented with Zendrop. And sometimes we release features. Tim's in the Facebook chat that Zendrop's an integration is a total game changer. Eric Forn is in there as well. Changing lives. Some of our 2 Comma Club winners who've earned over $1 million in a funnel. Hey, learn from these guys. Brandon's in there as well. Like, we're giving you these things, and sometimes it's like, oh yeah, I see it, but I've not got time yet. That doesn't matter. We're not going anywhere. There's time to experiment. Spend an hour. How important, Rob, is it just to practice something, try something?
I've set up stores. I've invested dollars into like designers to put together stores for me and like really nice websites, and it didn't work. So I moved on, and that's totally fine. I'm building the muscle of trying. That's what I'm doing. I'm building the muscle of trying, and I'm not going to stop trying until I'm successful. And that's what we do here. We're here to help you, and the tools that we offer hopefully make you successful faster. But just build that muscle of trying. That's all you really need to do. Don't be afraid of failure. You can't. That's it. That's my preach.
Well, it's something to point out along that line too is that's part of the reason that your account comes with multiple workspaces, right? A lot of people that are jumping into ClickFunnels, they might just need one for their primary business or their primary thing they want to try. Use one of those other workspaces to experiment with some of this stuff. Build out an e-com store, or if you're already an e-com person, build out a webinar funnel or something along those lines. But that's a little bit of the reason that you have that stuff, is so that you have some room to experiment, right? It's not going to hurt anything. You're not going to mess with your primary funnel by trying something new. So it's kind of a cool feature that with being able to use those workspaces like that.
Is indeed. And that's basically what I've done. I've got some demo workspaces, and then I've got some live workspaces, and I've got a bunch of stuff that never worked. I've got a lot of stuff that did work, and experimenting and trying and chopping and changing. Just out of interest, how many folks have we got in our comment threads right now who are ClickFunnels Classic users? The people who've been here since the dawn of ClickFunnels, who've been using ClickFunnels Classic. And I know what you're thinking. Oh man, ClickFunnels Classic, it doesn't work with Zendrop. You can use Classic and ClickFunnels together. And there's a maintenance mode and there's options. And look, I think there's a myth going round as well that ClickFunnels Classic is somehow disappearing. Classic is here to stay. Classic is supported. There's lots and lots of people using Classic. When you've got a Classic account, you can also have a ClickFunnels account and start looking at how you can enhance your business by using one, both, the other. It's entirely up to you. And just for all the Classic lovers out there, the Classic fans out there, Ernie's got both Classic and ClickFunnels right now. I've still got Classic, still got Funnels in Classic. We're supporting Classic. I think there's a thread right now with our co-founder Todd just talking about Classic. Rob, for the Classic users out there, it's something that we're still supporting, right? It's still a product. It's still here. It's here to stay. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I was in a meeting earlier this week. I think it was yesterday that we have a team that is just focused on Classic. It's just we're focused on Classic and fixing the bugs and the issues that are coming through on the Classic accounts. And like Danny said, you can use both. I know we don't have all the features in Classic that we do in 2.0. If you're really happy with how your funnel looks in Classic, lead them in your Classic funnel and then send them to your 2.0 funnel in a follow-up email or whatever it is. You could totally use both. It's a real opportunity. But yes, Classic is not dead. We are supporting Classic, and I know that as a fact.
And there's plans for Classic, there's plans for ClickFunnels, and it's continual evolution, continual development. And if you're thinking, hey, I want to migrate some stuff over, or I want to move some stuff around, you can reach out to us anytime, outreach@clickfunnels.com. We've got Tyler, we've got Rob, we've got a bunch of other people behind the scenes as well. And we're interested, Tyler, right? We're interested in what people are doing. We want to help. We want to see where you might be stuck, or if there is a problem, or if there is something that we could improve on. How important, Tyler, from your perspective, is the relationships that we are building, that we're continually building with the guys who are in the chat right now and all of our customers?
Yeah, I mean, that's very much, right? That's kind of my whole role here is building and maintaining those and making sure people are happy and loving the software and all that stuff. Yeah, and along the lines of Classic, if you're using Classic still and there is like one roadblock that's keeping you, from moving that to the new ClickFunnels, if there's something that Classic does that you're not able to do, send us an email. Let us know. We want to know. We want to create those things so that you can move over to the new platform. But if the roadblocks are there, we have to know what they are so that we can do that, right? But we still love Classic. I just was helping some affiliates that are promoting Classic this morning that are crushing it with it, that don't want to move. They're super happy with it. Hey, we love that too. Stick with it. Keep going forward. But if you want to move over and there is some sort of roadblock stopping you, let us know what that is so that we can get it on our list and start taking care of those things, because there's a lot of advantages to the new platform. One of them is Rob's already mentioned a couple times, just the page load speed. I have a good buddy. We all know him. He's part of his business is helping people move from Classic to ClickFunnels. And he has a couple case studies where he has literally duplicated the whole sales process, the whole funnel in ClickFunnels, and it's getting higher conversions than it was in Classic just due to the page load speed. everything else is the same. So we want people to be moving over, but we also love our classic users for sure.
100%. And you can check everything out on clickfunnels.com, right? All the information's on there. The logins are on there. We've got a lot on the roadmap of where we want to go. But the focus of today is keep it simple. Simple funnel, simple product, solve a problem, simple messaging. Everything's just keeping it simple. And if you need us for anything at all, I know, Rob, you've been jumping on calls with customers. Tyler and I were on calls with customers all the time. We're doing lives like this. Just from our recent interactions with people, it seems to me that those who just keep it simple, they are a little bit more further ahead of the game, right, than those who might be overthinking or overcomplicating. And there's an important message in all of this for everybody. Of course, we can help you. But just what have you come across recently, Rob, that, you know, some really good examples of just simplicity working for people?
I mean, people just stick to what they know. And I mean, personally, I've tried to really dig into this message of keeping it simple because I know I can overthink it. And also, I just follow the training. Like, it's simple in my mind is just following the training that's put together for me.
Yeah.
I don't have to think about what's going to work and what's not. I just literally step by step, I'm just following this. I'm learning from people that have these 2 Comma Club awards and they've made millions of dollars. Why do I think I'm smarter than them? I'm probably not, to be honest. They put it together. And so that's what I'm really trying to do now is keeping it simple by just not thinking and following the training. That's my definition of simple.
Hey, and it's working for people across the board, right? Because we're talking to them every single day. Tyler, you mentioned affiliates a moment ago. I know you know, time flies when we're talking about funnels, right? If you don't have a product, you don't fancy Zendrop, you could also be an affiliate and you could promote a gazillion affiliate products. But I know there's an affiliate product out there that everybody should be promoting, which is ClickFunnels. Talk to us a little bit. I know you bias.
Yeah, near and dear to my heart. Obviously, I mean, that's kind of my primary role here is helping our affiliates, making sure they're happy. But yeah, if you're primed up and wanting to come into this world and you don't know what to sell, you don't have a product, you're just looking for something to get started, ClickFunnels can be that, right? If you're a ClickFunnels believer and you want to promote ClickFunnels, what I always tell people is, who's your ideal customer? Is it a local business? Is it stay-at-home moms? Is it people looking to retire? Is it somebody looking for whatever that may be? Who's your ideal customer? What problem did they have that ClickFunnels can help them solve? Do they need more leads? Do they need more sales? Do they need more people walking through the front door of their brick and mortar business? What problem do they have that ClickFunnels can help them solve? And these aren't my thoughts. These are Russell's thoughts. So, and number 3, where do they hang out online that you can communicate with them and show them that ClickFunnels is the solution to their problem? Whether that's running paid ads, whether that's participating in Facebook groups, whether that's participating in forums, is it doing webinars, is it doing lives? How can you communicate with them and show them that ClickFunnels is the solution? And we have had numerous people successfully start up their online journey by promoting ClickFunnels that way. So we're here for you for that. I'm here to help. You can reach out to me. You can shoot me an email. It's just tyler@clickfunnels.com. You can find me on Facebook and send me a Facebook message, whatever you need to do. But if that's the route you want to take, that's a good one as well. You can get your foot in the door and then grow your business into your own products from there.
Hey, it's a way to go, right? And you mentioned the email address just now. If you don't want to talk to Tyler, you don't want to talk to Rob, you can email outreach@clickfunnels.com and talk to me. We're here, we're listening, we're responsive. We want to solve any problems. We want to point you in the right direction. We've got the new quick start calls as well. You'll be finding out more about those as we move forward. We've also got our amazing communities, whether you're on Facebook or you're inside of ClickFunnels, inside of one of our own communities, which is amazing. And of course, you've got frameworks to make the game work. You can plug in Zendrop and some of our other features. But for this weekend, whatever you're working on, keep it simple. Try and get it launched by Monday. Go out there, get some leads, talk to some people, have some conversations. Anything you guys want to add before we wrap this up? I know we're coming up to the end of Feature Fridays today, but there's a lot going on inside of ClickFunnels right now. Rob?
Continue the feedback. I've had some really good conversations this week with some of the people that took advantage of emailing me, rob@clickfunnels.com. or emailing Danny and letting him know that you want to speak to me or have me on a podcast or whatever it is. So please continue that. I encourage you to reach out. I will respond. So that's it.
Hey, we're all responsive. We're all ready to listen. We want you to go out there, build, launch, grow, scale, do all the things with ClickFunnels. You are one funnel away. I believe that with all of my heart. And I know that we've got something, whether it's Classic or ClickFunnels, we've got something for everybody. We appreciate everybody who has joined us live, or if you're watching on the replay, let yourself be known. You guys, plans for the weekend? Anything exciting before we close this down, before we wrap this up? We can't wait to see everybody next week. We do have Q&A as well on Monday. Look out for information about that. But anything exciting for the weekend, you guys?
Framework.
Chasing kids.
Build a new store.
Build a new store. Let's go. We appreciate everybody. A big shout out to Veronica Bailey, Valentine, all the social team behind the scenes. Have a great weekend. We are outie. We'll be back next week, same time. And there's a schedule going up in the group on Monday as well with lots of other cool stuff. We can't wait to see everybody there. Thanks, everybody.
See you guys.